Now, last year, when Russia attacked Ukraine, the West promised to punish Russia. The West got into a huddle and they vowed to hurt Russia. A well-calculated economic warfare was planned and executed with precision. The weapon of choice was sanctions.
Our sanctions are strong. Our sanctions are efficient.
We continue to maintain the largest sanction regime. Severe economic sanctions on Putin and all those folks around him.
A new package of sanctions
to intensify week by week the sanctions on Russia.
Alle G7-Partner haben umfangreiche Sanktionspakete beschlossen.
And sanctioning their central bank.
We are absolutely determined to sanction Russian oligarchs.
Now, sanctions, that's the word that you heard again and again. It was meant to be shock and awe, to deter the Russian president. Initially, Russian assets abroad were frozen, export of key technologies to Russia was banned. And then the West tried to ramp up more pressure. Russian oil and gas were sanctioned. That's not all. Russian banks were cut off from SWIFT, the global financial artery that allows for smooth and rapid transfer of money across borders. The sanctions were aimed at hurting Putin's war chest and to weaken his grip on power. Now, right now, Russia is the world's most sanctioned country. Others sanctioned include the likes of Iran, Syria, and North Korea. But after 12 months, the question is, are the sanctions really working? Well, the Russian president is smiling and claiming that the Western sanctions have boomeranged spectacularly, and instead, they are hurting the West.
Россия! Но нигде ничего не добился и не добьется. Более того, инициаторы санкций наказывают сами себя. Спровоцировали в собственных странах рост цен, потерю рабочих мест, закрытие предприятий, энергетический кризис. А своим гражданам говорят, мы это слышим.
The economic punishment of Russia was touted as a game changer. With no boots on the ground, the only option for the West was to arm Ukraine and to cripple the Russian economy to deter Moscow. But in reality, it contracted by just 2.1% last year, and it is expected to grow by 0.3% this year. It means that the sanctions-hit country will outperform the UK and Germany. It makes for a very unpleasant reading. But that's the hard fact. A year on, the debate on the efficacy of sanctions continues. The world's top economies are now seeking to bridge the differences over how to deal with Russia, with some like Poland explicitly saying that the measures aren't enough.
Ten 10. pakiet sankcji to nie jesteśmy z niego zadowoleni, dlatego że jest zbyt miękki, jest zbyt słaby. Proponujemy, aby znalazły się tam kolejne osoby. Proponowaliśmy od dawna, żeby znalazły się kolejne rosyjskie produkty.
Russia has been working quietly to sanction-proof its economy ever since it invaded Crimea in 2014. The strategy is called Fortress Russia. Its state finances are in good shape with low debt. The Russian government does need to borrow. Its creditors are mostly domestic banks, not foreign investors who could abandon it in a crisis. High prices for its energy exports help to cushion the blow from sanctions aimed at isolating Russia economically. Moscow is finding new markets in Asia for its oil and gas exports. The economy's lifeblood and has maintained the supply of consumer goods through a grey import scheme. But it would be interesting to see how long Russia can manage to fund the war and still maintain the health of its economy.